Hello, welcome to the Glitter Bombspiel, the Potomac Rowing Club. We're just getting started on the third draw. Right there.
Can I have a second
Oh,
commentator?
oh yeah.
No.
Yeah, I'll go get one. Hold on, let me get the game going here. So, no, I'll get one. That's all right, use this one.
Ken has a smaller head than I do. Hello.
Oh, God. That is not my most flattering.
Hey world. Are we live?
Is my volume up?
Yeah, like I can barely hear myself. It doesn't mean that it's not up, but
Oh. We need to not have.
I actually can't hear Courtney at all.
I hope nobody can hear me.
Yeah, no, we're just chatting. I could. Well, there's that happening, but I can't hear the feedback in the headset.
Have you ever done this before?
Yes. No, normally I can hear people.
Syphilis.
Yeah, so that's not working.
No, I'm not on. There's nothing really showing. Am I 3?
It's yes, you are. Oh, sorry, it's on your thing. It's 3.
I was just thinking maybe they could give us some feedback.
Right?
Oh, I think my mom might tune in.
Your mom might know.
Mom, text me if you.
I mean, this is on 7.8, and that's plugged in. I don't
Wait,
know.
which one are you?
I'm on 7.8.
Does that help?
Yes,
Oh.
actually, that definitely helped.
Oh, it just.
Can
Whoa.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then everyone's been listening to this going like, why are they being so ridiculous?
Sorry. And all I have to say is we better not use that webcam. I look terrible.
You look fine.
It's like, please just focus on my dumpy midsection. And now I'm watching it in delay. I'm watching my hands in delay.
This is why I'm over here in the. It is kind of actually hypnotic watching you doing your. There's curling happening. I'm not sure what's going on.
And I need a beer. What happened?
No, right? Don't we have? Hello and welcome. Significantly late to Glitter Bombspiel, Draw 3. Here's a rock coming. Look at it go. It's a yellow rock. Go, rock, go. Who are we watching? After all of the... no, like who the teams are.
So
Bowie's Babes and Kiving's Bye.
And I'll try very hard not to say Bowie's Babes, which
Right,
I keep saying because of stupid
Bowie, Maryland.
Bowie, Maryland.
Which is
Thank
a
you.
dumb city name. Who named that? Some jerk.
Somebody who didn't like David Bowie, clearly.
I mean, obviously.
So we should mention that the team that is currently delivering the rock, K Thanks Bye, is the reigning champion of this Bonspiel.
That's right.
They beat my team in the semifinals last year and sent me into an unfortunate situation of having to play at 9 a.m. on Sunday.
Which is literally a crime. I don't understand
It is.
how people do
It
that.
should be. If it's not, it should be. But they are the current champions of this event, and Rebecca Knowles, who I believe is playing lead. I think she plays lead. I think. Did I lose my sound again?
You just came right back. She is playing lead, yes.
Whoa, whoa. Turned it up and now I'm worried it's too loud.
No, impossible.
She's moving, and I don't know where. I believe her mom is watching, so maybe mom can tell us where Rebecca is moving. Ottawa?
Oh, well,
she
that's
is.
all right.
She is going to a curling mecca, Ottawa, Ontario. She just finished up, I believe it was a PhD in some sort of very geeky science-sounding thing.
I'm pretty sure that a PhD in anything is going to be very geeky.
See.
See.
Oh, Ken was harboring another headset the whole time. Oh, he just went and got it out of the cabinet.
Oh, yeah, well, all right.
Thank you to Ken Clark. Ken is kind of the new, like, guru of our tech stuff.
Whatever there is to be done, Ken Clark does it. He's amazing.
And I think he's, like, hacking while he does it, because I looked over and he had, like, text boxes open. It's the kind of stuff that Melvin does, and I'm like, something's happening. And so I think Ken is, like, he uses his time on the web stream to get in some, you know, espionage, hacking, whatever, cyber crimes maybe.
Look, all I know is that there's an election coming up in a couple of years, in a year or so. And,
in a couple weeks, you'd think, oh, God, something is happening with this sound. But
it was the thing being plugged in.
I was going to say, you'd think it's a couple of weeks with how much people are campaigning, but it's like a year away.
Canada can have an election in 6 weeks because that's the law there.
I know,
Here
right?
it's like 150 years.
Yes. Okay, curling. Let's stop talking about
curling.
politics because politics is stupid.
It's stupid.
Okay.
I don't even know what's happening.
Can you hear
There's
me
some
now?
rocks in play.
There's some rocks.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
You should turn that up because you're quite quiet.
Okay.
Yeah,
Guess
I
I-
mean,
There he is.
You're competing with Courtney here, so.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks like they're throwing a guard here. I think that makes sense given
Wise decision.
given the layout. I don't know if the people at home can see the. Yeah, I think they probably can see the yellow guard just off the center line.
Can they?
I mean,
don't know. Oh yeah, they've
yeah,
got that.
they've
nice
got that. Yeah. So
down the sheet view. I was gonna sign on to the web stream and see if
how far behind, how ridiculous it is that we are. The answer is
there's
infinity.
7 people watching.
7 people. My God. Does that include you?
Yes.
There are 6 other people watching. Hello and welcome, 6 other people.
Feel free to send us a message. I will probably look at my phone intermittently. Tell us how terrible we are.
Just because there's been an entire end where we don't actually know what's happening.
I mean, the short answer is that Dobbs has these people on the ropes.
Yeah. I mean, that was a nicely peeled guard.
We should really flip-flop the signs because I know the names of everybody on Dobbs' team, but I don't know the names of the other people as well.
I can do that.
Melvin says he's watching in the car. He's probably stuck in traffic, so thankfully it shouldn't be too much of a safety concern. Joe Roggenbach is watching. Oh, and Joe is apologizing for having to leave to go take care of his dogs. Joe is a good pet owner, not like us. We just dropped our dog off at camp and abandoned him. You'd think it's the end of the world. He loves it there. It's not because of the other dogs. It's because the people are really nice to him.
Because you're not?
No, he just doesn't really like other dogs all that much. So he goes to camp and he's like, oh, all these dogs. But like, they'll message me and they're like, yeah, he wasn't really feeling it with the other dogs, so he's hanging out in the office with us. I'm like, oh, well, that's his life. He hangs out in my office with me. I had a meeting with a drug company on Wednesday, and they wanted to use webcams, so I turned on my webcam, and of course there's Canoe on his bed in the background. And they were like, oh, we love your dog.
And you're like, I don't. Stupid dog.
Take him.
There's curling happening. I don't know.
I think this is really, it's just been peel and replace.
I think that they're trying the draw here. And like, other than the run back, they don't have a whole lot other than the draw at this point.
That was my team. My team name in Bonspiel once was Peel and Replace, and it was. I'm talking about politics again, but it was. I thought a very.
Repeal and replace. Yeah,
I thought it
yeah,
was a
yeah.
very clever team name
It
because
was a
it was
clever
in the
team.
middle of all that repeal and replace Obamacare nonsense.
Very much nonsense. This is going to end up as another guard, which
Oh,
is
God.
literally not what they want.
No. Glitterly.
Glitterly.
Not the best shot.
This is not glitterly amazing. This
No.
is not glitterly anything.
No.
I think now they cover up the. If they can do it, they cover up both the port and the run, which I think they can do actually.
So we'll say I can say a little bit about the curlers on K. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Because Rebecca Knowles is a very good teammate. She not only put the stone out for Dobbs, but she cleaned it as well.
Cleaned it as well.
And I saw her very cute little rainbow bow while she was doing that.
It's rainbow.
Rainbow.
No.
And
no.
I mean that's a good teammate.
Yeah.
I have a hard time even when I have teammates who clean the rock for me.
I always clean the rock
I
anyway.
still flip it. It's like
Yeah.
you can't
It's
turn
it's
that
part of.
muscle
I've been
memory
doing
out.
this for what, a billion years now. Like basically since ice was invented, I've been curling, and I've just been in the habit of cleaning the rock. So like
Yeah.
I appreciate that it's been cleaned, but I always clean the rock anyway.
So Michael has chosen to play the guard freeze.
I think probably he didn't choose to do that. I think that's probably just what happened.
I
think he would've
don't know that he was going to see a run back double being played. I think this
No.
is just now a tough draw for one.
Yeah, I think he was. I think that curled more than he expected it to. I don't think he wanted to. There's no reason to guard the center line.
Yeah.
So I think he just over curled.
I've been really happy. Bruce is a great supporter of this event, and his daughter has played. This is now her third time playing in the event, and she is just a really nice, fun person, and I'm happy to have them be a part of this event. It's really, they're good people. So
that was a good effort on the part of. It looks like Kyle Markham is the.
He
skipper
does
of
have
that team.
the best shirt of this whole.
I mean,
Bowie's Babes team.
Who doesn't want a labyrinth themed shirt?
Oh my God! In those like riding breeches that really hugged his junk. I mean, I found myself very conflicted as a young person watching that because those pants were so atrocious. But oh my goodness!
But you couldn't turn away.
So, I will say I think the movie Labyrinth was like the first time I had some. I would not say question about my sexuality, but like here on one hand I had Jennifer Connelly, and then I had David Bowie's balls in those pants. I mean, if we're gonna talk about something that maybe has you questioning your sexuality, it's got to be Labyrinth.
You know, now that I think back on it, the cultural reference that kind of helped develop my sexuality, and this is very embarrassing, so you're welcome, America.
I'm laughing already.
Is the Dukes of Hazzard.
Oh God, no, really?
Oh my God, because like now I'm like all into like white trash dumb people, and
well, that explains a lot from last night.
I
Jeez.
know. Let's not talk about the people that I'm not dating, thankfully. And also Cars. I'm also really into Cars.
Oh, I thought you meant like the movie Cars.
No,
I
not
was like,
no.
You were like
I was like
35
40
when that came out.
I invented Cars. I'm actually Otto Daimler.
I invented Cars.
It turns out this whole persona is a joke. I'm actually.
So this has been a very exciting end, like a burned rock or hogged or something.
And something went through and it picked. I don't know what's
Who
going
even knows?
on.
But you don't tune in for the actual curling.
Like the problem is that now that everyone's got two color commentators, they have no like play-by-play person.
Yeah. We're all of the color.
Because it's a rainbow Bonspiel.
Oh God. Are we gonna have another one go through?
I don't think it's.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
through. Yeah.
Oh,
all right.
God. So this happened to us. I don't know about you guys on the second end, but our ice got really quick
The ice is
during the
quick.
second end.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So can you take a look at the other sheets and tell me who's which color, which team wants what color?
I mean, we can if we know who they are. I don't know
Yeah.
that we can do that.
Ugh.
Well, you want us to like get up and move? I don't understand it.
Well, some of you
Sheet
know.
A.
Golden curls are yellow, and whoever's playing the golden curls are red. And they
Is Cody's team, which is
Oh,
their name is
it's
8
equal-
== capital D.
which is absolutely not any sort of pictogram.
I'm sorry.
Don't-
The best moment of my day so far was Bruce Black trying to figure out what Diana and I standing there watching the little hamster wheel going in Bruce's head as he tried to work out what that
I believe he
meant.
came up with for equality, which is good.
I don't know what this is. It's a glitter dessert. Did you
This
make
is
these,
fabulous.
Simone? I love you. I like this flannel. Oh, yes. Somebody posted an article about this on Facebook, and I
Yeah,
read
hold 'em
these
up,
Nanaimo bars.
There we go.
They sounded delicious. I don't think I've ever had one
Because
before.
everybody wants to look at that. And not
They
look at
are
one.
delicious. Everyone should get down here right now and have some. There's coconut and chocolate and wonderfulness.
Oh, that's good.
That's a nice draw. There's some curling happening.
Was
Actually
that
came out-
Bruce? Nice shot, Bruce.
Yep. Came
Over
out the other
curled a
side.
little bit, popped
Yeah.
out the other side, but
Calling for the hit and roll here. I think maybe just the draw would be what I would call.
I'm enjoying this.
Mm.
Sorry to everybody. I'm going to mute myself.
I've been muted this whole time. Apparently. I don't know.
I could hear
Oh.
you, though.
Oh, well,
No.
maybe not. Maybe Ken
No.
muted me because I
Yeah.
was being noisy.
I was going to mute me. I used to be on Summit 8.
Oh.
Oh,
I hit-
you muted him
I
thinking.
forgot we switched headphones here.
So just so everyone knows, Courtney isn't crazy. I've been talking.
I could hear. I mean, I can hear.
Oh, okay.
I can't hear much on like the outside of these. I heard it because it was in my. It was in my head. I
It's
heard you in my head.
Zombie.
Oh, she died. She's so good, Dolores Reardon.
Dolores O'Riordan.
O'Riordan. She was so good.
She was phenomenal. She was a
I
phenomenal
love that
mom.
song. I love her. She was so great.
All about the Irish Revolution of 1916. I think. They mentioned the word 1916. I know there was a revolution in Ireland in 1916.
Okay, so looking around, do we have a list of the teams? Is this, Ken, is this
No,
the...
that was the first two.
Oh,
odds.
dang.
Dang it.
I got it on the.
So on the first sheet, we have team == or sorry, 8 == capital D.
Imagine it's a picture of a, well, never mind. And then the Golden Curls, who
And the Golden Curls.
are
Which Canadian team are they?
Ottawa?
Aren't they Canadian?
I think they are Canadian. I
Ottawa?
believe. Vancouver? I don't know.
No, they're not Vancouver.
Oh, right, because there's 4 of them.
They're Ottawa because I met the Royal Canadian team played in the earlier draw. So
Right.
I believe they're from Ottawa.
Uh,
Or as the Canadians say, Ottawa.
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 Sheet C has...
Oh, sorry, we didn't say the score. The
Oh,
Golden
right.
Curls are up 2-0 after one end.
Yes.
And then on sheet C is a team,
It's
a
Windy
sort of
City.
mismatched team of single and pair signups.
Which we are so happy that they're all here. Like, it's
Yes.
wonderful for-
Yeah, we have Aaron and Jerry Jennings from Potomac and Andrea Dubbin from Potomac. They signed up, and then they're playing with Merlin Howick, who is from the Houston Curling
That's right.
Club, and she is the reigning arena national champion on the women's side.
That's right. We were talking to her last night about
Yeah,
that.
she's really nice. I'm happy to have her here. And then they're playing Windy City.
Yep.
from a newly created club. Their club, they were telling me, is in the basement of a strip mall.
I was hoping you were going to go strip club.
I know, that'd be amazing, right?
Right?
But their club is in the basement of a strip mall.
Isn't that where they hid Pee Wee Herman's bike?
The Alamo.
Oh, same thing.
The basement of the Alamo. Except he got there to find out that the Alamo didn't have a basement.
There is no basement at the Alamo? Who could have known?
So Aaron and Jerry are pretty new curlers.
I played with them on Sundays last year, and they're like, I want to say second, third year.
Yeah, and they played last year with Melvin, my husband Melvin Shaw, and with Joe as I was calling him during this game, Joe Hero Draw Rockenbach.
Yeah, fucking nerd.
And
I apologize for that language.
Oh, man. The FCC is definitely going to shut us down.
Yeah.
But they were playing with Joe Hero Draw Rockenbach and Melvin, and they made it to the A event semi and lost. Joe had a draw to win the game against Debbie McCormick's team, and I had
not so hero draw then, was he?
Oh man,
Talking to you, Joe.
Oh, Joe. Oh man. I'll check and see his sad response to that. Goes home to take care of his pugs. Oh, stop it. I don't actually even know. I just looked, and this was a few minutes ago, so that was something else, I think. Or maybe that was me calling him Joe Hero Draw. But anyways, so.
Regardless. And I have no idea who's on Sheet D. Looks like there's a triangle team on Sheet D. Yes, there's a triangle team on Sheet D.
Versus Michael Fry.
I've never heard of him.
Some local straights.
Gross.
They just showed up because they hear that the food is good.
The food is good, and the curling is kind of the best you're going to find this time of year.
Some local straights. I'm such a jerk.
So Michael Fry's team is Stable Genius.
Okay, what's happening?
Looks like...
So which column?
Let's stop talking about the past and talk about the now.
The present.
Which column?
We've got, looks like a...
a hit to sit two.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Is he hiling Hitler? What's happening?
I think he's telling her not to have them sweep it. This is going to hit the rock, but it's going to flop.
Those are a good shot.
That's a good shot. Because he's 1 and 2. They're both in the back of the house. I think the...
oh, Joe. Ice cold. Ice cold.
You know what's cooler than cool? It's
ice cold.
It's ice cold.
I love that song.
Aww.
That's on my pump-up jams.
Is it?
Absolutely.
I mean, it is a pump-up situation. Pump up the jam. Looks like they're drawing. Nope. Looks like they're not drawing. This looks like the back of Michael Dobbs, because that's all I can see, actually.
Yeah.
I believe that they're playing the hit. That's going to flop a little bit outside.
Oh,
it's still
shot, though.
Yep. I think they probably wanted the flop the other way, but...
So here's a question for you, Nick. If you're given the option, do you throw hits inside out or outside in?
I always throw outside in.
Me too.
I was taught a billion years ago, back when the Earth was cooling, before the invention of ice, that it's easier to control the curl on an outside-in hit. So as long as you're close to the broom, the sweeping is a little more helpful. Once it starts curling...
Who taught you that?
Derek Circa taught me that.
Derek Circa?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I wish he was tuning in from New Mexico.
They have some lovely champagne there, I'm told. But once it starts curling once it starts curling off the center line, it just goes. There's not a whole lot you can do about it. That being so, it doesn't actually matter because Dobbs has a nice shot.
Yep.
Leaves them the full 8-foot to draw to, essentially, for shot rock here.
Yeah.
But that's kind of all there is. I think that yellow rock is off the top. So even if they could get to that double, which I don't think they could, they wouldn't get 2 out of it.
Yeah, I think if I had to play the blank for the win. I think I could make it.
I think the
It'd be
blank.
hard to stick it.
Yeah, the blank is there. I think if that top rock is not on,
Oh, this looks heavy.
it does look heavy. The sweepers are
no.
watching it. That is looking for something to grab on. It is easily hack weight, probably more like board.
That's a shame.
That is a shame. That is 2 for red. The defending champions looking pretty secure right now.
Yes, indeed.
Get any scores on the other sheets?
Oh, Ken. Oh, wow. They hung the score on sheet C in the meantime, and the Mishmash team of Glitterly Amazing is actually doing glitterly well.
They're doing glitterly amazing.
They took one,
Yeah,
or sorry,
they took
4 in the one end.
How long have you been doing this? I don't. They took 4 in
like
the first.
10 years.
Yeah, and
I
they're
was playing
sitting.
for like 10 years.
They're sitting shot. I believe they got one right on the button. Actually.
Ooh, Cody looks like he's got a draw for maybe 3 on sheet A. That's team
That's that.
number 8 equal sign equal sign
Can we
equal
just-
sign equal
Can we just
sign
call them
capital D.
Schlong?
Their
Schlong
original team name they sent me was 4 dudes sharing one Johnson. And they only have 3 currently, so
They're only
3
dudes
dudes
with Johnson.
sharing one Johnson. And
But-
then he was so proud of himself coming up with that other name. Oh, and he made a nice
And
draw
a
for
very
3.
nice draw for 3.
He's helping to sweep. He plays mixed doubles, so he's quite comfortable popping up and sweeping his own rock.
And he's just a good guy in general. Full disclosure, I play with him on Thursdays in a curling way.
Full disclosure, he's also my neighbor.
Well, I mean, we're all neighbors.
Yes. Full disclosure, he has no appendix.
Look, I'm pretty sure that's a HIPAA violation. I don't know.
Good thing I'm not a physician and I don't have a valid client, patient, whatever
Relationship,
with him. So Rebecca Knowles, a little heavy on her first draw, put one in the back of the house, and Bowie's Babes put up a corner guard. Wise decision when you
Need to score a couple with the hammer.
need to score.
It's a bit wider than you'd like as a corner guard, but not a bad one.
Yeah.
Looks like Rebecca's a little heavy again, but that's not.
No, it's good.
Well, I mean,
Went
it's
for
it's
the
not a
old
guard.
back 8, top 8 combo.
Yeah, when you're
No, don't hit it.
when you're up by 4, this is a pretty good combination.
I don't
And
know
yeah,
what- I
they're
think
calling for the hit here. That's a lot of ice for a hit.
I
too.
know. Maybe it's like a back line situation. Oh, no. That
No,
looks
that
like
is-
more than back line.
And that is a lot of turn on that rock.
I think it'll be okay.
I think she's
though.
gonna get the top rock. Yeah,
She
she
will,
the top
and
rock,
she's
yeah.
gonna stick around.
She's might get them both actually. All right.
Wow, nice double.
Shows what we know.
Oh, man. Oh, we didn't update on sheet D, which is the triangle team, and I'm blanking on their name off the top of my head.
It's probably some sex-related
Something
pun.
gay
Yeah.
sounding. I
Pride
don't
Rock.
know. Pride Rock.
Pride Rock. There we are.
And they are playing again.
Some misfit
Oh,
Potomac team.
Fry's team.
Yeah. They are down by 2, but it looks like they're drawing here for 1.
It looks like Christine is taking a break. I don't know where she went.
Yeah, I only see 1 sweeper on our feature sheet.
Oh, and a flash hit. It's like the break that Bowie's Babes needs.
And they're going for the guard, or for the for the guard, which is I think the right call here.
I don't think they're guarding.
Maybe I could have seen him tap wrong.
Oh,
even
and
if
this
they're
straw looks a little heavy.
yeah, regardless of what they were trying to guard, they have not in fact guarded that.
Oh, nope, it's going to hang around. Is
Just
it? Maybe?
in the
Maybe?
back.
Yes.
They've got them nice and separated, which is the important thing. That's the way to get your 2, right? 2 rocks nice and separated, both in the house.
Yes. Oh, hey, we're up to 12 viewers.
12 viewers. I cannot believe how enticed they must be by our
Please
scintillating conversation.
send me a message and tell me, are you drinking and watching this game? Because I am.
My beer is empty, and I might get one at the end of the end
Oh,
here.
snap.
I know. I hope someone at the bar is listening to this.
No, Jimmy is hanging out with Laura and Churlo.
I don't even know her. Calling for it looks like a hack weight hit here, which seems a little bit less than you. That also seems like a lot of ice for a hack weight hit. But that's apparently the call. It's a nice delivery.
Maybe they know something that we don't know.
I mean, the ice is curling a lot, and this rock seems to be curling a lot, but I don't think it's going to get back.
I don't think she's going to get it.
I just think that was too much ice.
Too much ice.
Yeah.
Fun story. Thinking back on my early years of curling, the first Childs I ever went to, I was playing with. You remember Rhonda Brandt?
I do not remember.
Rhonda Brandt, one of my favorite people. Oh my goodness, she was here and she moved to Wyoming. She's from that area, and so she's actually in Wyoming now. She does a lot of officiating. If you ever see a woman in like a,
I've never seen a woman.
yeah, I've never seen a woman in like a wide-brimmed
Oh yeah, actually, I do know that. Yeah.
I get really excited when she like measures stones and stuff. I'm like, Rhonda! But Rhonda has some, she had some neck issues, and so she couldn't lift her head when she was delivering, so she was always really narrow. And I literally would be like on the edge of the house holding the broom for her for a draw. I finally figured out I just needed to take a lot more ice, and she would be appropriately narrow. And you know, it's 5 and under curling. Nobody is really tuned in enough to know, you know,
Right.
kind of not to just put the broom down where you put the broom down.
Right.
And so people would try to
the-
follow. Rhonda would make like a great draw, and they'd put the broom in the same spot, and I just kind of stand behind the other skip chuckling like, they can't follow Rhonda on that line, you know.
Yeah, if you're brooming for someone who's consistently 2 feet narrow, it's
Yeah. And I was.
The takeout on the previous shot did take out the rock in the back, but that leaves the rock in the front. Christine with a draw, I think, here. Looks like it's going to be short, actually. In fact, that's definitely going to be short. In fact, that's hogged.
Wow.
Wow. Don't see that a whole lot. Not going to say that I haven't hogged a rock, because I definitely hogged a rock, but...
I don't think I'm capable of hugging a rock when the ice is as fast as it
The ice
usually
is
is
pretty
here.
quick this weekend, yeah. That looks like hit ice to me.
Hey, Steve Coltonbaugh is watching.
Hello, Steve Kaltenbaugh.
Oh, Ken's actually updating the scores on the other sheets.
Well, that's just ludicrous.
Ken, on sheet D, it looks like this Team Fry,
Is that sheet?
they stole one in the third
Is that sheet 8 == == D?
So which
on
color-
D.
which color is
Stable.
which? Okay, are the colors right?
Yellow.
Yes, yellow. Yellow stole one. I don't have a score yet on C. And it looks like on sheet A, it was a draw for 3. Oh, you got that.
Yeah.
So, Michael Dobbs looks like he's going for just a draw.
Just the draw here. He's
going under that corner guard.
he's calling the ice from the hack like all the professionals do.
So here's an interesting discussion point. Michael Dobbs is drawing under a corner guard with his first rock. How do you feel about that?
If it's right on the tee line, if it's right above the tee line, that's great. But that's a really precise draw. I think you draw the open side, and especially when you're up by 4. There's no reason to try to poil on the points.
Oh, and he threw a guard.
And he threw it short anyway. So
So-
this gives the team with the hammer a much better guard, frankly, than their own guard to draw behind. And I think that's what they're doing. That's, again, a lot of ice. But actually, that might be the right ice. There's a lot of curl on the ice this weekend.
I think we could have been a bit more aggressive with the texturing. There's not as much as I'd like to see.
All right. All right. That's fine.
Hey, he made it.
Hello. Melvin's back. I'm taking his headphone right now. So
We are. No, I'm good. Nick needs one. We are 100% color commentary, which isn't as great as it might sound.
Like we're all telling you all about like this one time in curling camp, and
This one time in curling camp.
and also there's a game happening. No one's quite sure what's going on.
Oh, it's hard. I feel like this might be a little bit of a one-sided match.
It
and
might.
So I do have a hard time commentating on those
Yeah.
one-sided
So
situations.
Bowie's Babes, they're a Charlotte team, and I don't know if they're all from Charlotte, but
and they are.
okay. They play on. Do they have their dedicated ice now? No, they're playing on hockey ice, right?
What?
Charlotte hockey ice.
No, they have a nice
they did?
dedicated
All right.
club.
What do I know? When I joined the
think that-
GNCC, there were 4 clubs.
Oh, they used to have arena ice, and I went down there I used to go down there for grits and granite, and it was a fun club, and it still is. They put on a great Bonspiel.
I haven't been. It's much to my shame. I have
Oh,
not
Steve's
been.
saying he hopes we had a nice summer. I did have a nice summer. I hope you
I
did too.
will not complain about my summer. That rock stops in the house. That's kind of all Michael really cared about. That if it had buried, that'd have been great. But meh,
Oh, I just hit my ankle on the chair.
no one needs an ankle.
Cody is wearing so much pink and.
He was so proud of it. He's like, "Look at all this pink I own," and I'm like, "Yeah, I get it. You're trying
That
to
hat is awful.
Yeah.
Don't tell him I said that, even though it's recorded on the internet.
I mean, it
Is
also
that like
says
a frat?
it's
a fraternity?
Cody Johnson wearing frat clothing. What a
Cody
shot!
was in a fraternity? I can't
Bye.
believe it.
Also, the hat says Phi Mu, which I
Yeah.
feel like is a slur.
What?
Phi Mu.
He's trying to play some sort of slash situation.
He's making his shots. I mean, that looked like it did what he wanted it to do.
Did they score? I was looking away.
Well, there's who?
No,
Oh,
on our sheet.
I don't
You're like,
know.
I don't even know
I
what's
don't
happening
know.
on our sheets.
Yes, Michael must have scored. Oh, they blanked it apparently.
Oh, man.
Which I well.
Oh, good for them. That
yeah,
was the right
I think
call.
that was the right call. Yeah.
Although when I give up a couple of steals, sometimes I just like to
Take
get
the
rid of the
point.
hammer
Yeah.
and like kind of reset. Maybe the steal game's more my jam.
I mean, especially it. Not to.
Ken, it was another steal of 2 on sheet C for red.
At the club level, sometimes the steal game is just
Or
better.
sorry, sheet C. In N2. Yes. Merlin is bringing her national championship experience to
Little bit of magic.
this very nice team.
Oh my God. Sorry, I'm
a
so
little bit of
I'm so
magic.
clever. I thought I would call attention to it.
When she paid last night for her drinks, the waiter didn't believe her name was real.
I mean,
It's yeah.
it's as real as it needs to be.
Yeah. I think Aaron and Jerry are just some good luck.
I think I said earlier. I played with them on Sundays last year, and they are, in addition to being pretty good curlers, are fun to play with. They are just really good people to play with.
They're just such nice people.
Yeah.
Jerry looks like he.
I didn't recognize him. He's got some facial hair going on.
He's got some facial hair. He looks like he's lost a little weight.
I think so. Yeah, he's
looking like
maybe he's on the market.
He's keeping it tight.
Maybe I need a date. I don't know. Not looking for someone with kids my age, but whatever.
Aaron's 22.
That's my age. Shut up. You don't know.
Oh my gosh, Nick Dello. Oh, yay. Joe says Aaron is going to the Sweetheart Spiel with him in Ottawa.
Awesome.
He can reprise his role as Joe Hero Draw Rockenbach. Everybody needs a good curling nickname. Melvin's is Melvin Gardfries Shaw. He actually, that's his name in the phone directory for the club.
I don't believe I have one, but if I do, I kind of hesitate to wonder.
A middle name? What's his middle name? Gardfries.
Gardfries?
One word.
Well, obviously.
It's his favorite shot in curling.
Well, A, because it's a good shot, and B, because people are like,
Is it?
what?
If you want to throw them off their game.
Nice guard here from maybe not quite as cornery as they'd like, but still pretty good. Great weight.
As corner he is.
It's not as cornery as you'd
As
like,
corner
right?
could be. Wait, what happened with their first? Why are there no rocks in place?
I believe that Red put their first rocks through.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it was on purpose, but
Okay. Whoa.
Michael Dobbs won some sweeping.
Yes. I haven't heard the ambient mic in the.
Yeah, that's the first
That
time.
was the first time I've heard it. Whoa.
As a general matter, it is not hard to tell when Michael Dobbs wants you to sweep.
How do you feel about that guard freeze?
I like Bruce guard freeze black. I don't know. More useful shot when you're down and need to score. Bit of a look of pain from the second here. I hope she's all right, but oh yeah, this rock looks like it's gonna curl. Oh, it's curling the right way, just way out on the edge here.
They're gonna get that in.
I mean, it's not buried in the way you'd like, but frankly, the weight's pretty good. That's not a bad rock.
It's in play.
It's in play. It's counting.
Michael is going to ignore it and go under the center guard.
I think I might hit that rock if I were.
I mean, with a
Michael, but
4-point lead, probably.
Yeah.
I think his point is, you know, they've got that staggered.
that is a stagger guard. You can't do if he does get a rock sunk behind there, you can't do anything with
I mean,
it.
this is not a wrong shot call. It's a very Michael Dobbs shot call.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Dobbs does not tend to play very defensively.
Yeah, he doesn't. I don't think he
does
knows the defensive game at all.
There's been many games that I have been losing by a substantial margin and come back to win because he can't take his foot off the gas.
I was playing him at the His and Hers up in Bucks in June, and he was
Yeah.
up by 3 in the 7th and gave up a 4 spot to me. because he started going behind guards and
Yes.
couldn't get them in the right place, and I could.
Yeah.
Not me personally. My team did some of the work.
All me. I threw all 8 stones. Deb started calling. At one point, I made a run back for 3, and she called it a skips triple. And I was like, I don't think it works
That's
that
not,
way.
that's not a thing.
Like I drew one.
First of all, it'd be a scribble, and second of all, that's offensive. And third of all,
a scribble. Oh my god.
I apologize to everyone who's ever heard anything I've ever said. I'm
Your
so sorry.
jokes are like worse than dad jokes. Oh my
I'm
god.
like granddad jokes. No? Was that a dad joke too?
It was. You made a dad joke about dad jokes. Jeez, no. Oh, I almost called you Melvin. I was looking at Melvin just sat down, and
Sure.
he doesn't even make dad jokes. Melvin's not a dad joke maker.
And I'm not, to be clear, I'm not a dad, and children are scary and wrong. But, just dad jokes are funny. Because
They're scary and wrong.
Look who needs children.
There's a new baby at our club that seems to be coming to the club a lot when I'm here, and definitely it makes me a little uncomfortable.
Well, because the baby can't be in the locker room by itself, which is
he?
very problematic. I
Is he
believe.
playing the tab? Oh, wow.
I think that might have been the tap. That's actually, as Michael had just said, a really good shot. A bit heavier than he probably wanted, but
Maybe.
but
and
still
I agree
quite
with
nice.
this call here. I
Yeah.
like that he's trying to get
No, I think this is absolutely the right
use
call.
that rock behind the tee.
Well, and the guards, right?
I do feel bad that Cody's team is playing with only 3. That's unfortunate.
Did they not have a fourth?
He's coming, but he can't make it for this game.
Got it.
So.
Appropriate. The team 8
Whoa,
equal sign, equal
I
sign,
think
equal sign,
this
equal
one
sign
might
D
have
is coming.
picked a little bit.
That absolutely picked. He was a little bit narrow, but he was not 4 feet narrow, which is
Whoa!
and it reversed right at the end. That clearly picked something up on the way down.
It almost got in there for a shot.
The ice is very. I don't know if it's. Did we resurface the rocks over the summer?
Yes.
So yeah, that's very apparent that the rocks are very. They are grabbing a lot. Once they start to curl, they are curling.
I'm going to put a shout out to one of our partners for this event, Goldline Curling Supplies. Debbie McCormick is here selling some equipment this weekend.
And
If
I, in fact,
anybody-
will go buy some shortly because I am in desperate need of some equipment. I need gloves. I need a new broom head. I need all of the equipment, and I cannot wait to give Goldline my money.
Please. Yeah, that's good. They give a percentage back to the club, so I highly encourage club members who are looking to stock up for the season to just come on out.
I'm just incredibly happy to support. Goldline has been very supportive of this Bonspiel right from the beginning, and I'm so happy that they're here that I want to make sure that I support them.
They have been, and yep. Erin Flowers is an excellent human, and she's been such a sweetheart. And Debbie, she's just always such a fun person to hang out with, and a great curler. And
one of my favorite Glitter Bombspiel memories actually was the first year we did this. Like, Debbie was breaking down the shop, and Aaron and I were just hanging out at the bar just drinking for a couple hours.
Well, Aaron probably wasn't drinking.
Not Aaron. No, it wasn't Aaron. It was
Britt.
Britt. It was Britt.
Oh, Britt.
Is she dead? What's the noise?
I just miss her this year.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I last year Britt was here until 3, 4 on Saturday night. She was here well enough or late enough that she was probably still drunk the next morning.
I'm not going to say that that had anything to do with the fact that
It might have had
Kay
something to do
Thanks
with it.
Bye won the
The Bonspiel.
the A-Event championship last year, because certainly, I mean, they won. They deserved.
Absolutely, yeah. Not to take anything away from them.
Not to take it away, but Yes.
But yeah, the former not Briar.
Britt was kind of green during
little
that
green.
game.
Yeah, the former world champion and the former Tournament of Hearts player weren't on their Scotties. Yes, weren't on their best game that Sunday.
I think Merlin might have stolen again. Yep. Jerry's and the Hack. My
Jerry's
goodness.
Heck.
They are just not being very friendly to this Chicago team.
Well, I mean, you know, an arena champion is hard to beat, even on non-arena ice, and she's got a good group of curlers in front of her.
Yes, I've played with Andrea. Andrea's a good shot maker and a good teammate.
I actually just played against her on Wednesday night in Capital League, and in a very good game, and she made a lot of shots that game, which is really annoying.
Who were you playing against?
Rob Chester and Vince
Yes.
Artella and
I was trying to
Jeremy Singer.
remember, yep.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, play the wick, play the wick, play the wick. Is it going to wick? Is it going to wick?
It is not going to wick,
No,
and it's going to go
God.
right through that thick old port.
Oh, thick old port. Title of your sex tape? I don't know.
Look, just because it's true doesn't mean it's okay. It's not right, but it's okay.
It's okay. Oh, wow. And it's a steel fest also going on sheet D.
Oh, yeah. Jeez. Pretty big steal on there. From
It was a steal of 4 on sheet D, Ken. In N3, it's now 7. Where'd you get? Oh, you got that already.
Yeah.
What was A? That was just one.
D. I was talking about D. You got
Yeah,
it.
A is 4-1 in favor of Cody. Cody looks like he stole one in the third there.
Oh, yeah.
4-2, right?
Cody and also some other people on his team, I suppose. Which is how they should be called. Since we can't
Cody
say
and some other people.
since,
They're the
since
rest
we
of
can't
them are
actually
from
pronounce their name.
Bucks.
Right.
Jeff Ishibashi.
I'm told they're all
It's a good
straight. I'm sure
name.
that's not their fault.
I know. They're Timo Straits from Pennsylvania. That was a nice shot.
Yeah, it turns out this Ottawa team actually can throw some pretty good stones. Not sure that was exactly how Dobbs drew it up, but that's a pretty good result. He plugs that hole pretty comprehensively.
Because I like calling people out for their accomplishments on sheet C, Eric Reithel, I think it's pronounced Reithel.
I'm sure I wouldn't know. But
The skip of the Windy City team was nominated for an Emmy.
was he?
Yeah. He does local news
Oh, that's
producing. And I saw on Facebook that last year there was coverage of a blizzard in the Chicago area, and he got stuck working it and then got nominated for an Emmy for the coverage.
I mean, if you're going to get stuck working a blizzard,
It's fun.
getting an
That's really
Emmy
cool.
nom out of it is pretty cool. That looks like a steal of one. I think that's a steal of one.
Oh my goodness. Poor Bowie's. Bowie's.
Bowie's. David, look, can we call him, what was his, Gary Glitter? Is that a thing?
Rainbow Randolph.
Look, I don't,
What was that movie
is
called?
that it's Rainbow Randolph? I have no idea. Something about the spiders from Mars. Look, I'm
Oh
promising.
my God, that movie! Now I can't remember what it was called. It had Edward Norton in it. It's so good. Death to Smoochie. Oh my gosh.
Obviously, the most important,
It
the
was
most
such
obvious
a
name.
good movie. Rainbow Randolph was played by Robin Williams, and like I don't even. And Edward Norton was in it, and he was like Smoochie was like a local. He wore like a. It was like a dinosaur costume or something, and he hung out with children. And Rainbow Randolph was like the
Like you do.
kind of industry guy, like on the famous show for children, and he was like a total asshole. And
Like you do.
it was such a good movie. I haven't seen that. It's old. I need to watch that. So I don't even know what you were talking about when I interjected Rainbow Randolph. At one point he actually says, "I'm Rainbow effing Randolph" in the movie, and he's like yelling at him. He's like, he says the F word.
He says
but
the F word.
I am trying to be conscientious of our FCC
Unlike me.
situation. I'm Rainbow effing Randolph.
The foul-mouthed children's
Yes.
children's show
Okay.
host is a trope that is very important.
Let's watch Rebecca Knowles deliver here.
Let's watch Rebecca Knowles deliver.
Looks like she got a nice rock and play for her first one. Now I think they're just going to start putting everything in the house.
Oh, yeah.
Not giving them any guards to hide behind. So we had almost Gary Glitter. Who is Gary Glitter?
I was trying, David Bowie had an alternate personality for a while that he not like as a like it's a performance thing. And it was not Gary Glitter, and I'm trying to think of what it was. I could probably look up David Bowie, but that would be difficult. David Bowtie is not correct.
David Bowtie. We had a kitchen emergency earlier.
Oh, did we? Was there some sort
For
of...
the second year running, we are very thankful that we have somebody who works in, maintenance, and he does, Mike Churlo does, HVAC, and he works in, apartment buildings, maintaining things. And last year we had a
pipe burst,
and he replaced part of the pipe. This year, somebody apparently put, 5 gallons of
Ziggy Stardust.
Oh my God, that's what you were thinking of?
Look.
Oh
Ziggy Stardust and Gary Glitter, they're basically the same thing.
So you're missing about the emergency. Somebody put 5 pounds of carrot
shavings
down the garbage
yeah.
disposal.
And
And
it didn't work.
I saw him carrying, we have an industrial sized garbage disposal and such, and
I'm right here, Courtney. You don't need to talk about me like that.
I see him and John Shawley carrying pieces of the sink back into the building, and I was like, "Oh God, what happened?" And Miriam's like,
"It's not."
Miriam's like, "I just kept going, I just assumed somebody else was gonna fix it because she's used to working with Chip, and he just fixes things."
He just fixes things. Chip is one of the heroes at this club that...
I know, and actually not even currently a member.
Oh, isn't he?
No, and he wasn't last year either.
Well, because he has a new kid, right?
Yeah, a new kid.
But
I think...
Genuinely a hero because shows up and does a whole lot around the club without a whole lot of things.
He has named himself DJ Powerbottom, not the...
We'll find out about that later, won't we?
Yes. So he likes to do a bit of song selection.
He does in fact like to DJ. I'm not sure how much he'd like to power bottom.
Probably not as much as the name might imply.
I'm not entirely sure he knows in fact what a power bottom is.
He might not understand what that means. We'll get him a couple more cocktails and find out later.
Maybe he does, and maybe he's just trying to live up to it, and I don't know. I don't know his relationship.
You know what? He's a very supportive person of this event. He loves this event, and so...
He's just he's a supportive person of kind of everything.
Yeah, he loves this club. He's a good guy.
Yeah, he's a good person. I'm glad he's got a thing. I'm very articulate right now, and that's all everyone should know.
You got a thing?
He's got a thing. It's great that he's got things.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
We have shirts and clack fans.
Every fan's a clack fan if you can clack hard enough.
It's like redundant.
Nice shot over here on sheet C.
You can see our flowers.
No, that's
I
I feel violated by the orchid picture.
I think that was the one I picked.
What is the most Georgia O'Keeffe possible painting?
Should I show it to the webcam? That's a flower.
You gotta back off.
That's
a
my
little.
shirt.
Get it in
I'm
focus.
trying to line it up, but there's a delay, so it's very.
There we go.
That is apparently my shirt that Deb has just finished.
Georgia O'Keeffe may or may not have been a complete leser. I don't know.
She was married to Alfred Stieglitz, a photographer that I thought was quite talented, known for his photographs of
If you say vaginas, I will laugh.
Southwest.
Yeah, I knew that she was active in the Southwest. I didn't realize
Yeah.
that. And honestly, I don't know anything about her. I just know that she had
No, I was
focused a lot
I
on,
was a photographer, and so I learned about her husband and sort of her by association, even though she was clearly a very talented artist in her own right, the first woman artist to be displayed in the White House. Sad for our country that it took that long, but yes, thank you, Bill Clinton, for putting a vagina orchid
It took
in.
until Bill Clinton.
I know, right?
I mean, other than the, I'm sure, very artistic table settings that probably happened.
Bill Clinton actually selected one of my all-time favorite painters to do his presidential portrait, Chuck Close.
The name is familiar. I'm not familiar with the portrait, but
It's he does the kind of like circles. It's like a grid, and if I show it to you, you'll recognize it.
I'm sure that the people tuning into the web stream are fascinated by this conversation.
My love of
The
Chuck Close.
Windy City is putting something together here over on sheet C. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. I, in fact, do recognize the style. Windy City is putting something together over here on sheet C. They've got 3 rocks in the house, just 1 lone red rock, with Skip's rocks to come.
Yeah, this was a comedy of errors, this end over here. They Glitterly Amazing missed the hit on those rocks, like, I think 3 times.
Yeah, they've missed wide a couple of times. And Windy City looking to split the house up. I don't hate that.
No. I think they're 1 and 2 and 4.
Right, and
So if you can get third shot over here or somewhere in there in the first 3,
leave.
this looks like good weight.
Leave yourself a hit for a couple. Oh, and that looks like it's just going to reverse a little bit at the end there to sit 3 for sure. Nice setup here for Windy City.
Yeah. On our feature sheet, they're not so lucky.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff in
Fortunately.
front, and there's a yellow sitting second shot, but not looking like there's any way for them to do anything about the shot rock. In fact, there is not any way for them to do anything about the shot rock.
No. Yeah, you can't. I don't know that you can get that guard to drag enough.
I don't.
I think if you crushed it on the inside, you might be able to get it to drag enough.
You might. But then you'd be.
Or you could just draw.
Yeah. Well, and that's what Michael Dobbs is doing, trying to get behind. I can't
Well,
say
he's
his
red,
name.
so.
Well, that's. I think he's trying to draw behind anyway, right?
It's not a big port.
Oh, there's. I didn't see the extra guard over there on the outside.
Oh, Merlin is playing the freeze here.
kind of a
gutsy
aggressive
call
yeah.
when you.
She
She makes it pretty well. She's
Yeah,
second
shot.
Jeez.
You can't.
What a clutch shot. That's like a really.
That's really nice.
Really good shot.
You can slash that out and get 3. You're never going to keep the shooter.
Nope.
But you can get the 3 if you slash that out. But you've got to catch maybe an inch, 2 inches of that rock.
Yeah, and I don't even think if you tried to play the nose double on the other
I
one,
think
it
the nose
probably
double
jams.
catches shot rock, and then
I think
you're
it probably
screwed, yeah.
jams.
That's a real nice shot by Marilyn.
That is such a good shot. She's a really clutch player. I am quite impressed with that.
I mean, there's probably a reason that she's arena champion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
they're trying to play this.
this.
They can't get the right side of the
Yeah,
rock.
they're gonna catch the wrong side
I think
of
it's going
it.
to go the wrong way.
Well,
Is it enough? Is it enough? Go, 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 go.
not quite enough. But the rock is now, I want to
But
say.
it's open enough that I think you could get it.
I think it might be actually, from the hack, it's probably not entirely open, but it's certainly hittable.
I think it's open enough.
Yeah, you can certainly get to it, especially the way the ice has been curling the last couple days. It looks like over here on sheet C, the Windy City is trying the double. I don't know that that's there.
I think he kind of knows that if they don't get a good score here, they're going to be in trouble.
I think 3 is a good enough score.
They keep. Oh, to pick it?
I think if you slash it out, you get 3. I don't think you need the 5.
Oh, no. I think he hit the same wide path.
This is just going to jam in the. Well, yeah.
Oh, God. It's
going to be screw of 2.
Oh, no.
That's so unfortunate. Oh, and shaking
oh,
hands
and they're
already.
shaking. Oh.
That is unfortunate.
That's a short game. Oh, that's a bummer.
But they had that set up really nicely, and it was just a little bit of a miscue there that leads to the end of the game. So that is our first final on sheet C. Final score, not really relevant. The game was
11. It was another 2.
Yeah.
In that one, it was 4-2, 3-2. Yeah, you got that.
But the game closer than the score would indicate, I think. Courtney's laughing at me. I think it's true.
I was trying to be quiet about that.
No, I'm going to call you out.
Damn. I didn't watch enough of it to have a real opinion. Okay, is he going to make this draw? This is.
You know,
oh, wait, he's playing it down to the back one.
Yeah,
if he plays it down to the back one, it's for 2.
I think a heavy draw here actually gets them 2.
Oh,
and
I think he's going to crash.
Yeah, they have already, in fact, crashed. And that is, in fact, his. That was the hammer. I believe that's the steal of 1 again. The angle's not perfect, but they are kicking the rocks away without measuring, so I think so.
Merlin made a nice shot in that last end, yeah.
Would you say the game was closer than this? No, I'm just kidding.
We were just chatting with Jerry a little bit there from the game on Sheet C.
It looks like the game on sheet A is actually the
close
game of
one.
Yeah, it's the one that's got people thinking. They are playing a little bit slower than everyone else, but also they've got more complicated situations happening. Got a skip over here on our feature sheet, calling for, or at least tapping the broom for Rockin' the House, which I think is not indicated based on the.
Yeah, I think it'd be nice for them to score at this point. Might just change the momentum a little bit. Looks like she's throwing a guard anyways.
Yeah, and it's over curling where he wanted it, but they're gonna get it over. Good work by the sweepers there.
Yeah, they're good sweepers. And that guy's hair actually kind of matches the hair on his shirt.
I kind of thought that maybe he was going for a Bowie look, and that's what, like the hair, the shirt, the whole Bowie concept
Maybe
might have been.
I don't know. Matthew Canton. I can't read my font. I picked that font, and now I can't read it.
Might
Canlin?
be Canlin, yeah. Another guard going up. I think that probably wasn't what was called.
Oh, see, I should have known to look in the chat box. Steve Kaltenbaugh he had
all over
posted Death to
Smoochie.
Smoochie because he is a trivia maniac.
I mean, we've all been on Jeopardy. No one's impressed.
Oh, snap. Have you?
I've not been on Jeopardy, no. I would be bad television. Because I'm so good. No, that's not at all correct. That is false.
That is false. Unless the categories are like
Czechoslovak
German history,
Look, we kicked ass that one time.
NASCAR history.
NASCAR of the 1990s would be
NASCAR since Nick Detlow was old enough to watch TV.
Oh, I started in 86.
I mean, you were like 15.
Ooh. 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 Courtney Shaw is a slut.
I'm a bitch. and apparently losing my voice already.
It is early, folks. It's still Friday.
I know.
I'm pretty sure that we're going to be in line for our own Emmys. The online Emmys.
Oh my God! Should we start?
Oh my God! Yeah.
The
If we could start a gay
curling
Bonspiel.
webcast
Online Emmys.
Emmy. Oh, we should talk to Eric about that. Maybe we'll give him a minute because they had kind of a tough loss there.
Yeah, that may not be but it would be good to talk about that. I'm very interested.
What
I'm
would
also
we
very
call
interested
them?
in getting an Emmy because I deserve one. Look, we really need a play-by-play person. So if you happen to be in the area and like to call curling,
We need 100% color commentary. So this is a good time to bring up that. Oh, that was a really
That's a
nice
very
draw.
nice
Great
draw.
sweeping by that pair. I'm
I
terrible
believe that's
with names.
Matthew
Conley.
and is that Conley? Is that the third rock? Yes, that was
Yep. Yeah,
Melissa's throw and well swept
really
by Matthew
nice
and Conley.
draw there. Michael very smartly taking off this card. But I think this is a good time to bring up that our club is hosting the Club National Championships. And this is going to be a very big and exciting event. And we,
That's in March, is it?
yes, we don't have, I think, anywhere near enough volunteers to run an event of this size, but we are going to do our best to make it work, and I think it'll be amazing. Apparently, there are some rules, though, that come from USCA about the
locker rooms?
commentary.
Oh, about the commentary. Is 12th End going to show up?
I have no idea. No, I think it'll just be no. They only do the
They only do
big girl
nationals.
nationals, big boy nationals.
So we should say
It's,
if,
I
if
think,
any
just
children are
whatever
watching
you-
this webcast, they should let us know so we can keep the language appropriate.
So I think that's part of it. We need to find out the rules. And
You mean
probably the
You mean Emmy-winning broadcaster Nick Datlow won't be invited?
the 100% color commentary from Nick and Courtney might not be appropriate for Club National.
I just can't believe that. I'm going to petition the USCA right now. Not perhaps the ideal result, but not bad either.
Yeah, a little late on the sweep call there.
Yeah, but they've pushed their one rock a little bit further behind cover. They've left the other one open, but if Michael hits it, I don't think he'll be shot. I know he might be shot, but regardless, he'll be open.
He'll be something. We are up to 19 viewers.
See, I want to say that you and I personally have increased the viewership 5 times.
100% of them are like people who are either playing in this event or just from this club.
That doesn't
Michael
matter.
Ray is on there too.
Michael Ray. No one's
Michael
heard of
Ray,
Mike.
he's trying to listen to see how drunk I am because I play him in my next game.
I was trying to get my competitors drunk earlier, and they may still be in the room. I don't know.
Mel.
No, I played him already.
Oh, who are you
my-
playing in the next game?
Kyle Foster and Nem.
The husbands?
Yes. And Wilson and Nem. Look, there's going to be a lot of homosexuality happening on that game.
There's so much gay in these two teams.
As it turns out, that's okay.
It's all of the gay. No, whoa. Whoa. I was not implying that was not okay.
No,
Let's
of course
just
you weren't.
clarify.
Of course you weren't.
Whoa.
They're
Oh,
gonna
God.
end up hogging
no.
the rock.
Oh, he's like,
No.
let me help, let me help. No.
Oh, just hogs the rock. That's so unfortunate.
Man, just when you think this team's getting a break. I can't even tell who has a hammer here. Is it yellow?
On sheet B, the team that hasn't scored yet has the hammer, yes.
I get confused sometimes when, like, I mean, I wouldn't be putting up double center guards if I had that much of a lead.
Right, that's Michael Dobbs is confusing. His strategy is non-traditional.
I think Christine's got the double.
Christine's
here.
got the double,
no,
which is
oh, no. Oh,
no,
oh,
that
oh,
was
oh.
she may not get. Actually, that's not a bad result if you're yellow, right? That rock is still shot. Well,
It's
second
kind
shot.
of lost under some corners, so
Yeah.
he can hit and play the roll under here. He'd be in good shape.
Asking for hack weight, which I feel like is a bit less than I would call.
I mean, for me too, but it's all about what you know.
Yeah.
He's got the broom in what seems like a right place for that kind of weight.
And it looks
so
like a hack weight shot. I think it's just.
This looks maybe a little.
This is a little bit on the straight. This is the straight side on Shibi. It's actually coming
curling
back pretty
now.
nicely. It's not going to get under. It looks like it is going to make contact, and it is going to remove the rock. So it's nicely separated. The team
Bowie's
at-
Babes looks like they might actually get on the board this end, which would be great. I never want a team to not get on the board.
Sure.
That sucks.
Yeah. I've definitely played for the dignity point before.
Oh my God! And the Chicago team, in characteristic Chicago curler fashion, has a bottle of toxic Jepson's Malort.
What? I don't. Is that an English phrase? I don't understand that.
Apparently, Brian Dauernheim actually likes Jepson's Malort. It's a bitter spirit.
I'm a bitter spirit.
Yeah, except it tastes like the asshole of a bitter spirit. I don't know. It's pretty terrible.
I have nothing to add to that.
It's kind of like what I imagine turpentine must taste like.
This rock over curling actually might just. Is it
Oh,
gonna
does
stick?
not remove it.
And doesn't even take it to third shot. So, bit of an opportunity here for Bowie's Babes.
Yes, Queen, get a rock in there.
That's yes spelled with an A and 4 S's, and Queen spelled with a K and a W. Yes, Queen.
Yes.
We are hoping to give them congratulations because that's my phone actually autocorrects the congratulations to congratulations now.
Oh, no.
Newsflash, I am a homosexual.
I'm sure our viewers are
Astounded to hear that. All of whom
shocked.
are Potomac members. What?
All of whom already know you.
None of whom I've slept with, though. They just assume that I am.
Oh, God. And just the way this game is going for
The Rock is
Bowie's babes.
a bit shorter than they would like.
It's just been not their game.
It's not a bad place for a rock if they had a rock in the forefoot, but they don't.
Not a good hammer shot.
Not a good hammer shot.
That's not the hammer.
Even more,
it's his
unfortunately,
first.
that's only the 7th rock.
Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, Michael is drawing, or sorry, hitting, or wait, I don't know what he's doing. There's so much broom moving, I don't even know.
She's got the in-out handle called. I think he's just calling for the hit. And probably the hit and roll because why not at that point? But even if he just removes shot rock, or even the 2nd rock, that's fine. Over on sheet D, they've brought it back pretty reasonably. Michael does, in fact, remove the rock, leaving Bowie's Babes a shot. It's a straight-up draw for 2. They will not be shut out, barring some catastrophic thing.
The girls are getting some high-quality H2O.
Is that filtered?
No.
No. It's just tap. But it's cold
It's not
tap.
even high quality.
It's some cold tap water, but is that refreshing?
Oh, it looks like they're making a game of it on sheet D. They stole 3?
I totally just said that like 2 minutes ago.
Did you?
The draw here on our
Did I
feature
mention
sheet looks like it's going to be
Wow,
good.
Christine couldn't be more excited about sweeping.
Very
that.
nice. That is a draw for 2 on sheet B. The elation is palpable.
People get that excited about sweeping behind the tee. It's not the least tacky thing that I see in a Bombspiel, but
I mean, it's important to be, active and engaged in the game.
the sweeping behind the tee rule is like one of my least favorite rules in curling because, like, why are you allowed to be in my space?
Centipedes? Never mind. So that makes the score over here on sheet B 6-2. Showing some resilience over here. I don't believe it was called, but setting up the corner guard over here.
She was a little tight.
Yeah. Great weight.
Yeah.
Weight's perfect.
I am very confused about the shot call here.
Is this guard?
Why would you throw the center guard with hammer?
I have a couple of suggestions. One, it may be that Michael has forgotten that he has the hammer, just because he hasn't this entire game. 2, Michael Dobbs literally is incapable of taking his foot off the gas, and I think that may be what's happening.
They just, yeah, they threw up a center guard.
It's a very nice center guard, but they have the hammer, so it's a bit of a strange choice. And now the Charlotte team is looking to draw behind it, which I think is the right call. Looks like it's got some weight on it, and that probably won't need sweeping. We'll say that. Oh, that caught something. It's going to stop in the back forefoot. That's actually not a bad shot.
So I think they're going to play just a down weight hit at this.
Just to keep it clean. Looks like she was a bit wide, though. That might come back, but I don't
think so. I mean, we're like a
that's
foot
gonna
and a half off the rock.
That's gonna clear the rock by a good foot.
Oh, well, all it takes is like scoring a deuce and Bowie's babes. Bowie's babes.
Bowie's babes.
Bowie.
Bowie.
Stupid Bowie, Maryland.
Literally the worst.
Sorry, Bowie Chamber of Commerce.
Chamber of Commerce. Duh. Don't talk to me about your Chamber of Commerce. I mean, they're wonderful. They should give us money. Even though we're not in Bowie.
I can't believe I still have to wait another 2.5 hours to play another game.
Right? Like, we're going on in the next draw, and that's 2.5 hours from now.
Yeah, there's a scrape.
That's a really nice guard. Actually, it overcurls a slight bit, but because they can only see about half that rock, you can't pick the rock out and keep the shooter. And they've got the guards overlapped, so pretty nice setup for a steal, actually. Or sorry, you can probably keep the shooter, but you're not going to be able to keep the shooter in the center. You're going to be on the fringe.
Michael Dobbs is drawing.
Because...
Title of his sex tape.
Gross. I mean, Michael Dobbs, I hope you're not watching this right now.
Disclaimer, Michael Dobbs is not watching this webcast.
But I hope he's not watching it later. Eventually he's going to watch this and think, what? That is a good name for my sex tape.
Dave Schlanger is listening, and he says our commentary is great. Or fantastic.
You mean Emmy-winning commentary?
Emmy-winning commentary, 100% color. Leave out the facts. Facts are for chumps.
The camera speaks for itself. You don't really need to say anything.
Right?
Exactly. Thank you, Ken.
On.
Thank you.
Ken the Enabler. Also Emmy-winning.
And also, thank you, Ken, because, I mean, I haven't been looking at the screen at all, but I assume you're doing a good job.
I'm a little distracted by all that commentary.
Oh, no!
What? How is that possible? Bit of a wreck and roll here on...
Are you talking about our commentary?
Your Emmy,
It's 100%.
Emmy award-winning commentary.
I was going to say, you didn't play with me. Oh, we were talking on the commentary about you. To the viewers, I have like 20 viewers now.
This is going to promote the rock right on through. That's actually a really nice shot.
I already was talking about you and Jerry and playing with Melvin and Joe Hero Draw Rockenbach.
Courtney, you missed a really nice shot.
Oh, dang it. Oh, wow.
It was a really nice shot.
Aaron, Joe said in the chat box that you're going up to Ottawa, and that's awesome. I'm glad to hear it.
You're going to have so much fun in Ottawa. It's such a good place.
Rachel Brower and Adam Kapp, awesome. You guys will have an amazing time.
That's gonna be
and
amazing.
that's a fun team, so you guys will really have a good time.
I played with Rachel and Adam at the Big Spiel last year. Kind of won the thing. Just like my Emmy, I also won.
Yes, when you take your Capital League team to the Big
That was not my
Spiel.
Capital League team. It was Adam and some other people.
I played in the Big Spiel with Melvin. The year I won it, actually the last time I played it, I was playing with Brian Breen, Jeff Lee, and Melvin.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you can't complain to me
It's
about.
I was playing lead.
That's a great team.
I played lead because I was playing in challenge round that year, and I wanted practice playing lead. So even though I was one of the most experienced people on the team, I played lead. I think Jeff played vice. I mean, Brian and Jeff were like second or third year curlers, but good second and third year curlers. Sure. And then playing with us, yeah, we won that, and it was a lot of fun. Our team name was Timoso.
Timoso, like bear.
And it's Arrested Development.
Oh, got it. I don't watch television. I once saw television.
Except Love Island.
No, I don't watch Love Island.
Oh,
First of all, Paradise Island. Second of all, no, what? No, my roommate, who is a wonderful, beautiful person and will never watch this, so I can talk as much crap about him as I'd like, watches the worst television.
He watches Love Island.
I mean, no, but also wouldn't put it past him. He does watch a lot of Big Brother, which, by the way...
that's the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
It's also like one of those...
While we're talking about Big Brother, what a travesty this year was. Never mind.
I don't even know what any of this means. Though, recently I had my soap opera on
Which one's your soap opera?
Young and the Restless, on the CBS app. And I ran
I
out
can't
of
watch it during the time.
I ran out of new episodes, and Love Island came on, and I was thinking that was what Brian watched, and I was like, this show is it's so, and it's like I was like, why would a gay man watch this? It's so full of like douchey millennial straights, and like they're all so until, and I'm gonna show you a picture of something
I want to point
happened.
out that douchey millennial straights is actually very much his type.
Yeah. So this happened. I was like, what are they doing?
Oh, they're doing push-ups on each
It's like
other.
Schmidt's gay.
I mean, I would watch that. I would also watch the porn version of that.
Don't watch Love Island. It's terrible.
It's like Love Actually, only on an island and not.
Except it's like these guys, and none of which I find even like remotely attractive, and women, none of which I find even remotely attractive.
What a beautiful shot that just was. My goodness.
What happened?
There was a rock in the back forefoot, a red rock in the back forefoot. And,
did he pick it?
He popped it out and rolled behind. Great shot. What a wonderful shot that was.
I stopped watching like 10 minutes ago.
Look, I want to point out that Love Island actually is a very important show that everyone should be watching.
No,
but also, that was a very nice curling rock.
Do not watch Love Island. It's terrible. I can't believe it. The internet is going to record that I've watched Love Island. I'm embarrassed. I don't even have any embarrassment about watching a soap opera, but I am embarrassed to admit that I watched Love Island.
But you watched one episode of it. It's not like you watched like the entire season. Yet.
I've watched more than one episode.
Oh.
It kept auto-playing, and I just didn't stop it.
Just in case there are any future prosecutors, sometimes if you're asking a question and then let the silence sit for a while, they will confess. It's fine.
I can't keep a secret.
If you're ever cross-interrogating Courtney.
Don't tell Courtney secrets. She's terrible at keeping secrets.
Again, Bowie's Babes set up nicely this end. They
see him shaking hands on sheet D there.
Shaking hands on the D. Sorry, that was offensive, and I apologize.
On the D.
Shaking the D.
Oh, no. We've been told our commentary's on the decline.
Oh, what?
Damn it.
Curses. You mean Emmy-winning commentary by Courtney and Nick is on the decline? I guess we had our peak around the third end.
Yeah. Title of your sex tape.
I don't know, is your viewership on the decline? Or
I think so.
How is that possible?
We're down to like, oh God, we were at 16 and we're at 15.
Oh no. All of you are online right now. Find your friends. Get them online. It's crucial.
Oh, wait. It was the big spiel. Oh, he didn't like our commentary about the big spiel?
But I was playing against Dave in the big spiel.
Oh, that's why he doesn't like it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because Dave, you were playing with, like, your Capital League team.
I was not playing
and
with my
Dave
Capital
Schlanger
League team.
had, like, a team of noobs that, in
And-
a rags to riches story,
And
made
the
it to
university champion.
also from your Capital League team.
Also from my Capital League team. But that's not the point.
Made it to the Big Spiel final. And then didn't Dave have a draw for the win and missed it or something?
He had to pick a rock, right? I was sitting like top 4 in the extra end. But I would
Oh,
like to point
boo.
out that's the only time I've ever skipped a Team 2A event win, and I'm still proud of it.
Really?
Yeah.
You need to play more Bonspiels with me.
Ooh, snap.
Oh, snap. Should we play the Big Spiel?
Oh my God. Yes.
Let's game the Big Spiel. Dave Schlanger, would you like to be on a Big Spiel team with me and Nick Datlow?
I'll even play lead. I don't care.
Oh, come on, give them a break. I am giving them a break.
Yeah,
I'm
who's-
saying, I don't know who S.A. Cole 68 is. I am giving them a break. I think that they played incredibly well. And who was on Dave's team? Was it Bill and Paul?
It was Bill and Paul and Michael
Parker.
Parker. No, and they played phenomenally. In fact, they had us on the ropes. They took 4 against us in the 5th, and we had to steal our way back into the game.
Oh, wait. Dave says yes, I think. Oh, no. Oh, it's Sean Cole who's playing in this event.
Got it. People playing in this event. We're on candid camera. Hello. Hello.
Well,
Oh, my God. This is my worst. I look pregnant.
Well,
I am pregnant.
So much rainbow. Yeah, put the camera on you. You look so, it's a much better angle on you.
It's much better. I'm not sure what's happening here, but whatever it is, I'm sure it's a great call.
Dobbs got in there for second shot, so he's not going to give up a big score here. But they could still steal one in this end.
Yeah, this rock looks like it's hooking really hard. I think they might have been throwing the guard, and I think it's going to end up doing what they needed to.
Yeah, I think they're trying to guard against the tap, which
Which they have done.
I think so.
They've at the very least made it much more difficult to throw that tap. So it looks like just the draw here from Michael.
Yep.
Michael Dobbs.
Michael Dobbs. Always trying to leave himself a draw to the side of the button.
It's very much his brand, and to his credit, he's actually really good at it.
Yeah, for the number of games that his lack of defense has allowed me to get back in a game, he has also won many of those games.
Because he can draw to the side of the button pretty much on command. Yeah.
He draws the side of the button, and I can't follow him because he has a very unconventional delivery.
He's got kind of this like weirdy inny outy, but it still curls.
And
to
there's
the
some
delivery.
drift, but he still gets curl. I can't do anything with that.
Yeah.
I certainly can't figure out where to put the broom after watching Mike Sell, who's a lefty. And
just brushed off the rock there. I think it would have been a little bit heavy even if they'd gotten it around, but
I think they were kind of calling the either or, that they could get the tab. I mean, at the end of the day, he made a good draw with his first, a steal of one.
Now he's up by 3.
In an
There's
end like this, with this score line, I say, you know what? A steal of one is a victory in that end.
Yeah.
You know?
He
With
was
one
looking
end
at
left.
2 a couple rocks ago, and
Yeah.
definitely being up by 3 in the last end with the hammer is a place that most people
I
will be
definitely need to get him
comfortable
to
being.
give some other people permission to update the live draw so I don't have to do it the whole time because I hate doing it.
update. Oh, yes.
I feel like Ken should add that to his repertoire. It's hard to do on my phone. That's the problem. I could do it in like 30 seconds on my computer, but on my phone, it's a
it
lot
requires
harder
a lot of tapping.
to copy.
It's not mobile optimized.
No. Are you muting yourself? Oh, please. In the 8th end, in the riveting 8th end? My goodness.
Draw. Through is okay.
I'm happy to hear Michael say through is okay, because he oftentimes gets himself in trouble by having too many guards in play.
Line's good. Probably through. It might slow down. Read that. Really thinking about it. Just fine.
Well, as often happens when you say through is okay, through is what you get. I do enjoy the full club view with the very electric Cody Johnson, man of much pink.
Great speed, you guys. Keep going. Keep going. Yes, hard. You guys got it. You guys got it.
Oh, no.
Same call, other side.
Wow, that was quick.
Clear line. Make sure it doesn't slow. I want T.
Nick is back and going to get another beer.
Right on.
Ken, would you like a beer?
I'm fine, thanks. Got my liquid
You've got
refreshment.
water?
No. Not
Are
s-
you-
not
are you-
saying what's in the bottle.
Are
but
you
I have
ever
a
going to
bottle.
leave, or are you just going to be at this computer all day?
But Janine Green's coming in after this.
Who is?
Janine Green for the evening.
Oh, okay.
Answer the line.
Well, thank you. It's been really nice to have somebody. I am not very good at the operating. I have a little bit too much ADD to to have it on the right camera. I'm a big fan of just the one view. Well, I will say I'm happy to see that Bowie's Babes, they've really kind of got their draw weight towards the end of this game. May not be enough to pull it through, but they've got more games to play in this event, and took them a few rocks to get in shape. It's early in the season. I think we're all kind of feeling that we maybe aren't as sharp as we are later in the season, but they'll be in good shape for their next game tomorrow. Or tonight. Tonight. Ooh, the late draw. Nick, you're missing it.
Yeah.
Bowie's Babes has, like, some really good draw weight going on.
You know, sometimes it just, oh my goodness, they are set up very well.
All the way.
Yeah, when it comes on, sometimes it comes right on.
Yeah, and I mean, it may not be enough for this game. A steal of 3 is a tall order against a team like this, but, oh, I have to sneeze. Excuse me.
And this is why we have our Emmys, folks, is because we mute our mics before we sneeze. But yeah, no, a steal of 3 is definitely a difficult hill to climb, but setting up nicely here. They definitely do have rocks in good positions.
Yeah, I was saying it may not be enough for this game, but they've got more games to play, and
Exactly.
I'm happy to see them making a few more shots as the game goes by.
Definitely good for them to get their legs underneath them, kind of.
I think
both
we're
literally and figuratively.
a bit spoiled at this club. We get ice pretty early, and
And I would say it's it's not Briar level ice, but it's pretty good. We have fun with it.
this Bonspiel
This Bonspiel is
or
phenomenal.
our ice
No, our ice is not Briar.
or our commentary.
Our commentary.
I'm no
is,
Russ Howard.
Our commentary is clearly well.
We've nominated ourselves for an Emmy for this commentary.
I believe we've given ourselves an Emmy
Oh,
for
wait.
this commentary. We were up at 16. We may be
we're
down
at
to
16
15. Oh, we're back up to
again.
16. So their friend logged back on.
And I think we may have a big spiel team now. I have to look at the dates, make sure I can play. But
Yeah.
Dave Schlanger, I will totally play in the big spiel with you, with Nick Datlow. And
Yeah.
preferably somebody who's not on my Capital League team. I can't actually have anybody from my Capital League team.
Dave
'cause
Schlanger is on my captain team.
Whoa, it's a classic Dobbs all the way.
All the way. Hard, 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 he says. I think they're going to catch it, but just the edge. Oh,
Nice shot,
and by catch it,
Bruce.
I didn't realize there was a second. That was very nice shot by Bruce. And the rock ends up a little bit covered, right? That's. Oh, they're up by 3. It's. Oh yeah, yeah. If you're not ideal for yellow, bit unfortunate, but. Yeah, it looked like he was calling for the hit there, but I think the draw behind is though. If you're gonna get 3, you need rocks in play, so the draw behind is the way
He's
to
got
do
4
that.
rocks left, and he's got
So I got to
he's
score
gotta get
3 of them.
3 counters out of that.
Yeah, so
I mean,
definitely the draw
ideally
behind is-
4 for the win, but do that.
This looks like it's already been
Oh,
super
it looks like it might have
hard,
picked.
Yeah. Looking a bit disappointed in that rock. It's not going to end up in the house, but it is going to end up covering kind of a wing. Guards aren't bad.
When you now all 3 have to count.
It's not ideal. It could have been worse.
If Michael Dobbs calls for anything other than peeling this guard, I will go out and hit him with my broom.
So, Emmy-winning violence directing Courtney Shaw. He is, in fact,
It's
calling,
a lot of ice for the peel.
especially on this side of sheet B, it tends to be pretty straight out there, which is super ironic.
Super ironic. I don't think that's ironic.
At this Bonspiel, everything's ironic.
Everything's ironic. Is it ironic if she makes this peel with that amount of ice?
No,
wow, it was perfect.
In fact, that was exactly the right amount of ice. It was exactly the right shot.
I think Michael Dobbs knows where to put the broom for Christine.
I think that is probably true.
They play together a lot, live in the same house.
He looks pretty pleased with that, and he should be. That was
He
a
should
great
be.
shot.
It was a
yeah.
good shot. But they do have us rock in the top 12. They can try to draw behind, and I think that Kyle is making a really good call here.
Yeah, no, I think this is the, I wouldn't call it rare, but it's definitely the instance where you definitely want to draw into the back of the house.
Yeah, I mean, with only 3 rocks left and needing 3 to tie, oh gosh, this is
That is
going
curling so
sideways.
hard, my goodness. I think that didn't have quite enough handle on it. It's got to be touching the house. It's not. It's close enough you could raise it, so technically they're not mathematically eliminated, but it's pretty tough. The line was pretty nice. I think if that had another 5 feet on it, that'd be a pretty good rock.
Yeah.
If you're watching the action on sheet A, it looks like they're down to the last 2
Yeah,
rocks.
that's been a really close game, Ken. What's happening on
What
sheet
is happening
A?
on sheet A?
Can
Emmy
we
winner
get that
Ken
house
Clark. What is
cam?
happening
Is
on
it
sheet A?
possible?
Well,
as soon as
let's-
we're done with this
I mean,
shot.
they're
Yeah.
running. They've now run them out of rocks.
Yeah, so the game is now officially
game is
over on
on
sheet
sheet B.
B.
Is it possible
They
for
are
us
in
to
fact
get the house
shaking
cam on
hands.
sheet D?
You
Ken, do
A.
we have that technology? Or A, sorry. Oh, we have that technology. So who's who?
So yellow is the team from Ottawa, and red is the Johnsons. The
Johnsons.
Johnsons.
Cody is not out of this. He has the hammer.
He has it. Well, and he's throwing it right now. So he's drawing against 4, which is
It looks
no
like
small order.
It looks like a hit. Oh no, is this curling too much?
I don't think it's a hit. I think it's a draw. But he is definitely over curling.
Oh no, is this hammer? I
This
think
is
it's
the hammer, and that looks like it's going to be a give of 5.
Oh, that's a steal
No,
of 4,
steal 4.
Cody.
And I think that will be the game on sheet.
That may be
there.
enough to
Yep,
get the
and they're shaking.
handshakes.
Well, that was exciting for the 12 seconds. Thank you all for watching. This is your Emmy-winning commentary team. I'm going to say that
We
as
may
many
have
times.
formulated a big spiel team.
This was very successful for all of us. For all of us at the club. I don't know about the rest of you, but all the rest of us have had a wonderful time.
It's helped me to pass a couple hours before my next game.
We still have 2 hours before our game.
Yeah.
Put you back on their webcam again so you can say goodbye.
Fabulous. Thank you all for watching.
It's a
Tune back in at
fabulous
6:30 when we'll be on the ice throwing rocks at each other. Not at each other. We'll be throwing rocks near each other.
Near each other.
Okay, signing off. See you then.
Thanks, Ken.